Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs in video games, and today I'm playing Slay the Spire. And this Slay the Spire stream and set of runs will be what I call a pacifist run, with the rule that I cannot play an attack card from my hand. That's a little different than pacifist runs in other games, because enemies can be defeated, I just cannot attack them. So, let's get started. I guess, actually, before I get started, let me mention that this is still a very new profile. I have done almost nothing. I've just played the 2 runs that I've played previously on this profile on stream. So we're playing as the Defect, and I have unlocked none of the cards as the Defect. I will play as another character after going through it as the Defect, but the Defect, for reasons that will become obvious, is the one that you want to start with. So let's go. I would always like... Let's see here. The only reason that I have to choose the 1 health is if I can manage to get an elite to have only 1 health, and I can't. So let's get the 7. We are fighting the Guardian, it looks like. And which direction do I want to go? Alright, I'm going to start here. This gives me the option to play an elite or skip it, depending on how I think my deck is doing. Now, I cannot play attacks, which means I cannot play either of the strike cards in my hand. That makes this turn easy. And it makes the battle hard. I'll play everything except for the strikes. I do really want to get rid of the strikes as early as I can, because I simply cannot play them. So they act as curses in my hand right now. Oh, I got the Come At Me achievement. That's the first time I've defeated an enemy without playing an attack. So, I cannot take Compile Driver because it's an attack. Self-Repair is not bad, but Charge Battery is kind of like Self-Repair that you can play multiple times in the combat, and you gain an energy next turn. There are other reasons to choose Self-Repair, but I think Charge Battery is going to be what we want. These first couple battles, I'm going to take more damage, probably, than I would if I could play attacks, but it will be very straightforward what I play, because I will just be playing the things that I can play. The cultist has no idea, keeps trying to attack me, wondering why I do not attack him back. Alright, let's see if we can get a card that helps. So Tempest does help, because I can get more lightning out. That gives me another way for enemies to defeat themselves next to me. Oh, wonderful. Remove a card from my deck. Let's remove an attack, because we cannot play those. That was an excellent shrine to find. Well, let's start with a dual cast, because the dual cast might just take out the front one. It did not. But if it had, then instead of playing the Charge Battery, I would have used Tempest to play more than 1 lightning. These little louses are a lot easier when you don't attack them, it seems, because they never use their curl up. Weak potion helps. So, cannot take ball lightning. Skim or steam barrier. I like skim. One of the reasons that I like skim is because charge battery will give us an extra energy, and using that extra energy to draw cards might be very good. Unlucky, I was hoping that we would not encounter an enemy. I think it's best to do 2 lightning here. I need my gold, and part of the reason that I need my gold is I need it simply to remove cards from my deck at shops. So I do very much want my gold. I'm gonna play a skim just to see. That was actually very nice because it removed some strikes from next turn. Thank you. Blessing of the Forge, not terrible. I'm not very happy with what potions we've gotten so far. So we cannot take Doom and Gloom because it is an attack. We can take Recursion. Recursion is not my favorite, but it is something. And now the big question is, do we go to the Elite or not? I think we do. I think we do. There are some... Well, if it is the Goblin knob, then we will do terribly against that Elite. It's a hard choice. So a lot of the choices I make here are roughly the same. Like this makes this one cost 0, that one makes that one cost 0, this one makes 0 actually do something. I think I will choose Zap so that I always play Lightning. Alright, this is pretty risky, but I'm gonna go here and hope that it's not the Goblin Knob. And I was lucky that it was not the Goblin Knob. Well, it's probably still worth playing the Blessing of the Forge. So we get an extra lightning off of this, and we can do a recursion. I will take a fair amount of damage from this Elite. So, always play the Zap. Charge battery is very good. And then, do I want to dual cast or defend? I choose to defend this time. Part of the reason I'm defending, normally I would try to take out one of the 3 sentries, but because I cannot direct any of the damage that's happening on the board because I'm not attacking, I cannot actually take out one of the sentries. So Skim ends up being very nice here because we're getting rid of more and more dazed every turn. And let's do dual cast. That was very unlucky. The dual cast hit the healthiest one twice. Now this is where it could be bad. But I do have a lot of energy to work with, so it's not going to be bad. Wonderful. So I've defeated the sentries. I did take half my health in damage already. And Maw Bank helps, but it doesn't help a whole lot, because I want to spend my gold at shops as often as I can to get rid of strikes. Hologram is not bad. I'm going to take the chill, though. And there's the first shop that I can guarantee. And even though I have the Maw Bank, I'm still going to stop at the shop, because getting rid of the strikes in my deck will be very useful. And I get to fully defend this damage. That's not normal. So I don't have any defense cards. Huh, what do I do about that? I could recursion that. That'll give me enough block to block this turn of damage, and then we defeat him next. Sorry, I don't defeat him. Just the lightning in the air defeats him. So, can't take any of those. Those are attacks. I cannot play attacks. The Toy Ornithopter. It's not bad, but it's not wonderful. I really need something that helps me more in battles. At least I'm getting something that does something, though. There are several relics that would do nothing in this particular challenge. I did feel the need to rest. I'm hoping not to rest the next one, though. So, this is quite nice. Both of these are actually quite nice. The only problem is if I take it, I can't remove a strike. And I do really want to remove a strike. These two colorless cards do nothing in my deck. Yeah, this shop is both good and terrible. It's good because I want to buy something. It's terrible because I really have to choose between a toxic egg or card removal. I guess I'm gonna get toxic egg. So that means every time I get a skill, it upgrades, and almost everything I'm going to take into my deck is a skill. Don't like how this one is starting out. I could dual cast, or I could try to take as little damage right now as I can. Chill is quite good. Let's do a recursion and then chill. Alright, the dual cast does nothing for me now. But there's the Tempest. Let's take the Tempest. That was actually guaranteed to win. The regen potion is nice, and we can get an already upgraded recursion, or we can get a capacitor. Considering how much I'm using orbs, the capacitor might be very nice. But I think I might take another recursion. Alright, let's reach in. Wonderful. This is exactly the sort of relic that I want. Bronze scales. So that way, enemies can defeat themselves even faster. Well, this is not the worst enemy, but it's also not the best. Let's drink our regen potion. One of the annoying things about this enemy is how do you start off the battle? I guess I'll start off the battle not this turn. This is a turn I could start off the battle. Let's draw 3. Yeah, so I've got Tempest. If I use Tempest, a Zap, and a Recursion, that'll be nice. Now we just defend as much as we can. I'll use the Chill. That'll give me a little bit of defense each turn. This is actually going well. The first, well, not the first elite. Our second elite here is doing quite well. Now, the strength down doesn't affect me much, but the dexterity down really does. I guess I can dual cast this, or I could recursion it. I'm going to recursion it, and then dual cast with the lightning. I think I've taken 5 damage so far from this enemy, which I consider quite good. And there we go. Matryoshka. It's not terrible. Does nothing for me right now, though. Defragment. Defragment is wonderful. Let's take that. And now I didn't get hurt. I didn't get very hurt. So let's upgrade Defragment. That means that I will have... my orbs will just be better all the time. And it seems like winning with orbs is what we're doing. It makes sense. The Defect starts with 3 non-attack things that can defeat enemies. And they're all related to orbs. It feels really bad that I can't actually force him to change. The Guardian is not our favorite boss to fight here. The question is, should I use one of my potions? I think I should. I think I need to use the weakness potion. Let's see. Could go Tempest all the way. Seems nice. Let's do that. And then we'll also do a Chill, so we've got some defense every turn. Skim, because we can. Still need to get rid of those strikes. Hate having those strikes in my deck. I have all 3 strikes in my deck in my hand this turn. I want to keep the Frost Orb, so I'm going to zap the first time and then recursion so that we get a new Frost Orb. So this time, this is an excellent turn for us. aside from the fact that I drew all 3 strikes in my deck. But the bronze scales works really well right here. So the first boss is halfway gone. And he's only doing it to himself. I think that I still want my little frost orb, so we'll keep it around. I could skim, or I could do defend, defend, defend. If I skim, I will get a charge battery. I'm gonna do defend, defend, defend. I think charge battery is good next turn. Alright, don't need my frost orb anymore, so let's use it up. And be done. So thinking about the different bosses that we could have fought, the Guardian has ended up going down more easily than I expected it to. I think, and I got an achievement for the Guardian. First time I've defeated the Guardian. Electrodynamics is very good here. That might actually be very important for some of the fights in Act 2. So I think I'm going to have to take that one. There are several multi-enemy battles in Act 2, and it's very good to have a way to deal with those. Whenever I open a non-boss chest, I could gain a curse. So I want to take one of these, because each one of them gives me an extra energy. Having an extra energy is very good. It helps a lot of ways, but also we've got Skim in our deck, which Skim really wants us to have extra energy. And I took an Electrodynamics, and a Tempest. All 3 of those benefit greatly from having more energy. The question is, which one of these downsides that hurts me the least? There's Cursed Key, where I get curses. There's more things I want to remove from my deck. There's Sozu, where I can no longer obtain potions, which means that one potion is all of the potions I'll ever get. That would make the Toy Ornithopter quite bad. And there's Fusion Hammer, which means I can no longer smith. I can no longer upgrade cards at rest sites. Now, I do have the Toxic Egg, so I still would get all of the skills upgraded, but I would never be able to upgrade things that are already in my deck. I think that one hurts the least. Let's take it. And on to the city. I've beaten 1 act, never playing an attack. I still have 3 strikes in my deck though, and having 3 strikes in my deck is not what I want. I want to get rid of those as quickly as I can. There's no shops in the first half of the act, which is not great. I'm going to start here and go up these question marks. Well, I could dual cast that. What I do when considering whether to play dual cast or not is usually think, you know, how many turns does this battle have to last for dual cast to be negative? So if I played dual cast right now, I would deal 20 damage right now, but I wouldn't deal 5 damage for several turns. And I think it's actually not good. It only takes 3 more turns for dual cast to break even. That's kind of changed by how Tempest works, because I have extra space now. So perhaps I should have considered the fact that I had Tempest in my deck before making that decision. Well, every card that I play will shuffle a Dazed in my deck. We will shuffle 2 Dazed in my deck. Fear Potion does nothing. I mean, applying 3 Vulnerable does nothing. However, the Toy Ornithopter means that I can use the Fear Potion just to get 5 health. It does a little something. I like Reinforced Body a lot, and I like Cool Headed. Hologram's not too bad either. I do have some 0-cost things that I could get back with Hologram. I think I'm going to take the Reinforced Body, and it's kind of rare that I have multiple X-cost things in a deck, especially this early, so all of a sudden I care a lot more about a relic that makes X-cost cards better. I will obtain a relic. Whenever I play power, a random card costs 0. Not bad. I only have 1 power, but still, I like that. In higher ascension levels, I never open the coffin because there's a 100% chance that you get Writhe in higher ascension levels. But in the lowest ascension level, I think the 50% chance might be worth it. I'm going to go for it. I got it, but I also got one of the better relics I could have found. So even though I'm coughing violently, I'm happily coughing violently. Having electrodynamics in my hand immediately makes this battle very easy. Ho-ho, and we drew a defragment. Let's go. Gone. That's one of the reasons why having electrodynamics is really nice. I could get Steam Barrier. I think I will. I do not want a second Steam Barrier, though. Oh, excellent, a merchant. I would love Apotheosis, but I don't have the money for it. Let's remove the Writhe. Writhe is actually worse than Strike because of Innate, but that's the only reason that it's worse than Strike. And how confident do I feel? I feel confident. Let's go. Especially when I start out with electrodynamics every single time. That really helps. The letter opener does well there. Alright, I'm unhappy that I do not have a way to not take 27 damage. That hurts. The defragment unfortunately hit Strike instead of Recursion as well. So, is there any difference between playing Tempest or playing Recursion Tempest? I think there's no difference. Let's play Tempest. I guess I need some more reliable block. And the way that I would like to do that is by getting rid of the strikes in my deck. Dual cast. Bag of Preparation is quite nice, as well as the Swift Potion. And I would like another Charge Battery. Charge Battery is quite good in this particular deck. All we can do is rest. Kind of forgot about the fact that all we could do is rest at rest sites. That does make the rest sites a lot worse. Well, this is not the best. Guess I will play Defragment, which makes a defend free. Charge Battery is better than playing Reinforced Body. And then, how much left is there? 17? Yeah, let's do Reinforced Body. In this battle, I usually try to get rid of this guy on the right first, and that's because of a couple reasons. One of them is that he entangles you, preventing you from playing attacks, which makes no difference in this particular run. Do I want to play Chill or Zap first? I think I want to play Chill first. Well, let's play Skim first. So I could do Dual Cast, and then Chill, and then Zap. I could play Tempest, and then the Steam Barrier actually just deals damage via the letter opener. I have not had electrodynamics this entire time, but now that I have it, I win. Unceasing Top. That's quite bad until I get rid of my strikes. And then we'll get rid of the Fear Potion because it does nothing. Glacier. Glacier gives me another source of Frost Orbs. I think I want that. Now, I could go left and go up this way, hit another elite, or I could go right. The fire does nothing. Let's go left. Well, both of those are quite nice. Haha, here we go. There we go. I like getting all of those relics. That feels awesome. I am a collector at heart. Defragment is obvious. Electrodynamics was very lucky. And then, do we want to play Chill is the question. I don't know that I do. Why do I always draw my 3 strikes in the same turn? It feels so weird. Alright, I do want to play Skim. I want to have 1 Frost. So if I want 1 Frost, let me play that one first, and then a Recursion, and then a Zap. And then I realized I could win, so let's win. Well, another reinforced body. Let's do it. Another reinforced body. Now I really want the X potion relic. I do not have a way to block the damage. Let's play Skim. There we go. Now I can block the damage. Great. Reinforced body blocks everything, but I do kind of want to play 3 skills. So let's play the other reinforced body too, so that the book can get hit by the letter opener, which makes a lot more sense than any other enemy. The letter opener deals damage to the book. That makes sense to me. Could play chill, but I kind of don't want to. I need that lightning. There we go. Dual cast. And I took no damage from the Book of Stabbing without ever playing an attack. The boot does nothing. I do like Leap. The problem is I have so many cards I want to get rid of out of my deck. I keep putting in cards that would be good once I get rid of other cards. But I still think it's a good plan. I just would really like to get rid of some of my starting deck. I'm using that letter opener. So, 15. Can I block? I can block all of that. And play recursion. Sometimes you just get lucky. This is one of those. And confusion does not affect X cost cards. I will play Defragment. That made charge battery 0. And if I play Reinforced Body, I'm pretty sure I win next turn. Great. This is going extremely well. I'm going to discard that. I think the Dexterity Potion will be a little bit better. I don't think I need another Recursion, and the rest of these are attacks, so we've got to skip. Now, the primary reason I want to be at this shop is to remove a card. Let's do it. This has been going very well, but remember that I still have 2 curses in my deck. I've got 2 strikes, which do nothing for me. So it could be going a lot better. The Collector. Electrodynamics is a wonderful place to start. I can play 2 charge batteries, which means next turn is a great turn for an X cost card. Well, I didn't get one, but I did get Skim. I got Tempest. So I could play Tempest and then Chill, or I could play Chill and then Tempest. I will play Chill and then Tempest. That gave me a perfect amount of block. I would like you to imagine that I planned that out perfectly. Well, this is gonna hurt. But I still don't see a reason to use one of my potions in this battle. That's the big question, is do I use a potion? And so far I've answered that question with no. I played those last two cards there for the letter opener. And then here again, that's a lot of damage. I can block a lot of it. Let's block a lot of it. And he goes back to summoning guys, which is good. So I'm about to defeat the second boss without ever playing an attack. It's gone very smoothly so far. And unlock the achievement, the Collector. First time I've defeated the Collector on this profile. Vision Plus. Vision Plus is amazing. Creative AI is very good too. I think I'm going to take Vision Plus. I think I will. I do like the creative AI, especially because I have Mummified Hand. I guess let's take it. The Mummified Hand is what moves me. I could do the Coffee Dripper. Or I could do I can never see enemy intents. That will make this run a lot more interesting. Let's go for it. So now I've got 5 energy a turn, but I can't see what the enemies are doing. We have... what is this guy called? The Time Eater? The Time Eater as our boss. The Time Eater is usually a very hated boss in this game, but I think we will do just fine. Of the bosses that could be chosen, I think the Time Eater works well with us. With the one downside that I can't tell what he's doing, so I don't know how much to block. That's a pretty significant downside. Oh, that made Glacier cost 0. I like that. So Heatsink and Defragment will cause other cards to cost 0. I should have played Heatsinks first, honestly. Play everything. I forgot that I had the Unceasing Top. Electrodynamics, very nice. I haven't drawn my own. That one was given to me by Creative AI. When I played the no skill run, the no skill run was pretty difficult. I'm finding the no attack run with the defect, granted it's with the defect, to be not too bad. Get another good power there. But don't worry, after this run I will be trying it on a different character where it will be a lot more questionable. Still need to get rid of those strikes in my deck. An energy potion. An energy potion is pretty good for our deck. I think it's better than Swift. And another defragment, also very good for our deck. So a lot of the colorless cards are either attacks, or they get you attacks out of your deck, or they do something with attacks. So I'm not sure if I care about getting colorless cards. There are some good ones though. When are we going to have a fire? We're going to have a fire right there. No, we're not, because we're going to go to the shop. I think I'm just going to add 2. I'm going to take the middle option. So Apotheosis is quite good. Apotheosis doesn't hit many things, honestly, but it does hit all of the defends. Let's take Apotheosis. There was another Apotheosis. Panacea is also quite good. Two primitive creatures fight over a carcass on the side of the road. You observe, devoid of emotion. Watch, remember, live. This is the Watcher's mission. I haven't unlocked the Watcher yet, but I'm learning about the Watcher. All right. I do not want madness. Yeah, all of these are bad. Let's retrace our steps. We feel drained from the experience. That was a painful event to get. I did not like that. So this is quite bad. Of all of the characters, of all of the things that I could have done for a challenge run to deal with the transient, this challenge run is particularly hard for the transient. At least I think we've done fine on the first turn. I don't know how much damage he's dealing. Creative AI is good. So, okay, so he was doing 40 damage there, because he had a -30, and I had 15 block, and it went down to 5. So if he was doing 40 there, he's doing 50 now. 50 now is quite bad. What do we do? I guess a dual cast and a chill. And reinforced body. Alright, this turn is fine. Next turn is 60 though. The defragment helps a lot. The heat sinks helps. Let's play Glacier and then recurse one of the lightning, because the lightning is actually much better right now than the frost. Oh, I got a buffer. Wonderful. Alright, this ended up being actually an easy battle, and I am surprised by that. I thought this would be hard for this challenge, but no. I even had a buffer left over. Another defragment. How many defragments should I have? I mean, it's already upgraded. 3 defragments? 3 defragments is fine. Alright, I think that Snecko Pajama Lady always starts out by creating another dagger. Let's do recursion, dual cast, and then chill. And then I could defeat this other dagger if I played all 3. I think that's worth it. Lost out on my loot plus though. Start out with Apotheosis. Always good to play that. And unfortunately, I'm dealing no damage except for the letter opener right now. There we go. Got a zap at least. And a strike. Like I said, the Unceasing Top is okay, except for the fact that I've got the strikes in my deck. I feel like I have built a pretty good Defect deck. A Defect deck where I just have to be careful not to play the card that I'm not allowed to play. Oddly Smooth Stone, very helpful. Starting out with 1 dexterity. And I can only take 1 of these. I think that I do not care about either of those. So, what can we take? I do want to remove a card. I could take Darkness Plus. I do go through my orbs pretty quickly, but I do have 2 recursions. Recursions work very nicely with darkness. So, I'm going to remove a strike. We've got 1 more curse in our deck. I'm going to take a darkness. Haha, this is awesome. So, this is the perfect event for us, because it's always going to have land channel strike. Land is removing a skill from your deck, channel is removing a power, strike is removing an attack, which means if we get this event, we're guaranteed to be able to remove our last strike from the deck. And now I have a deck that has no attacks. I've never played an attack, and I'm doing quite well. Mercury Hourglass. It's a nice addition. So, Mr. Nemesis over here is problematic because he sometimes does 45 damage in a turn. And how are we to know whether he's doing 45 damage? I guess what we'll have to do is just block for 47. Or 55, as it were. So he's intangible this turn. So this turn is all about blocking, or setting up, as it were. I do want to block. He could be doing 45 damage. How much am I getting? I'm getting 45 block. Let's see it. Another creative AI. That's ridiculous. Okay, Apotheosis first. We can play the Defend and the Loop, which guarantees that creative AI gets hit next. Unfortunately, Reinforced Body is going to take all of my energy, so I can't play whatever card I draw here. All right. This is a nice turn. Shall we play... What should we play first? I guess Storm, and then Defragment, and then Electrodynamics, and then Machine Learning. Let's do the darkness and then the recursions. The darkness is closer. There. The buffer is quite good. I unfortunately did not get something that would dual cast or recurse the darkness, but we'll do fine. That one darkness is going to do plenty of damage. In fact, I got Powerful, the Powerful achievement. I think that's for having 10 buffs on my character in one turn. Captain's Wheel, also quite good. I'm getting a nice set of relics. I could get another defragment. I don't know. Let's do it. Because how many defragments is too many defragments? I've got 4, and one of them can never be upgraded, or will most likely never be upgraded. I could upgrade all of my cards, but I can never heal. Or I could get another rare relic. I think upgrading all of my cards is better. I am awake. Very nice. The Mark of the Bloom. So part of the reason I did that is because there's only one enemy that could deal me damage before the boss. So how much healing do I really need? Could get Plasma. In some ways, that fusion card is pay 1 energy and then get 2 energy. And considering I have the Unceasing Top, that's not bad. What else would I do with my money? I think that's the only thing. I will do that thing then. Alright, not the most scary of enemies, especially with Panacea. Apotheosis. Upgrade everything. Adrenaline. Alright, I've got 9 energy at the start of my turn. I got the Adrenaline achievement unlock. I'm burning through the achievements. Alright, so this is interesting because of my unceasing top, double evoking that plasma orb actually does help, because I can just keep playing cards. With the one downside that I don't get to choose which cards. I've now got another achievement, Impervious, because I have over 99 block. Before I start the next run, I'm going to have to show the achievements that I have unlocked so far, after playing only 3 runs of Slay the Spire. On this profile, that is. And win. Explosive Potion. Is Explosive Potion better than these? No. Don't think that I need another charge battery. Let's skip. And we're an hour in. I'm already at the final boss, having never played an attack. Let's go. The main downside to this boss is the time warp. That's kind of what this boss does, is that time warp. Believe that shouldn't bother me. Also, there's no reason not to drink that early. I don't get the healing anymore from the Toy Ornithopter anyway. No reason not to drink that now. So, do I want to hit him with a whole bunch of lightning and then have frost? I think I want to hit him with a whole bunch of lightning and then have a couple frost. Other question, should I play the defend so he gets the 6? No. I got Hello World, which is not the card that you want. I'm gonna play the recursion first because I want more lightning here. I can't tell what he's doing because of my runic dome. So that's one of the reasons why it went down the way it did that turn. This turn I only get to play 2 cards. I'll play a Defragment and either a charge battery or a Defragment. I choose Defragment. I did get 12 damage there, though, which kind of hurts. Let's just play 1 card this turn. Let him defeat himself a little bit. So, Biased Cognition. I like that I drew the Biased Cognition. I have a Panacea in my discard, or in my draw pile, which is perfect. So we play Skim. Then we play Panacea. That gives me 2 artifact charges. which means the downside of bias cognition does not happen. Many people, many people that play this game know that little combo. Having an artifact charge that negates a debuff and playing the bias cognition is a pretty known combo, but still, it's very nice. So this is in front. I think I want it to be on the back. I've got loop, so I want whatever's in the front to be doing a thing all the time. The loop will cause the front orb to go a couple extra times. Unfortunately, he did remove my other Panacea artifact, so I can't play another bias cognition and have this one also lose the debuff. But I think that it will still be worth it because I think this battle is not too far from over. I'm putting that one out in front, this time intentionally. Yeah, let's defend. And this turn, because he's less than 50% health, he is guaranteed to do a particular thing. He's going to heal himself to half. So there's no reason to play anything this turn unless you just want to play those cards. And I do. Static Discharge, and Creative AI are good setup for future turns. So he heals to half, and then we will crush him. Whenever I play a power card, channel a lightning. I play many, many power cards. Do I want to recursion this one? Or play a darkness, or both? Let's do a recursion and then a darkness. So all I have to do is hit him with that dark orb, which is quite easy because every time I play a power, I move one lightning in, and I can play 2 powers and win. I didn't notice that I didn't need the dark orb. Another achievement, the Time Eater. All right, that was beating Slay the Spire quite handily without ever playing an attack. That was with the Defect, though. Next, I'm going to play it with a different character. I also got another achievement, Sapphire. Woo, more cards. I have not yet beat the game with the silent on this save file, but I have the other two, and I have unlocked the Watcher. Great. So, let's look at how many achievements I have already. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 achievements in 3 runs. That's kind of silly. So, next I'm going to be doing a different character because I've never played the Watcher on this save file yet. I'm going to try the Watcher. Or actually, can't try the Watcher yet. I'll explain that in a second. So, the main problem with this challenge, is that the Defect is the only character that starts out with a way to defeat an enemy in the starting deck. Every time you play Slay the Spire, the first floor will have an enemy. So that means the Defect is the only one that can get there with its starting deck. And therefore, to do it with any other character, you need to get a particular one of several Niao gifts. One of the gifts from the whale that can allow you to get past the first floor. So we're going to try. We're going to see if we get lucky. I'm going to try it on the Silent, because I think the Silent is the one that has the most options. And let's see if we get lucky. So if I obtained 100 gold, I would not make it past the first floor. If I removed 2 cards, I would not make it past the first floor. There are some boss relics which would work, but clearly we're going to choose a card. And unfortunately, the only card that is not an attack here also doesn't allow us to make it. So this run is essentially dead at the first floor. And what we do is we abandon the run. Now the main problem here is that if I go back into the Silent again, then I would only get 2 whale choices, and neither of them would be something that could help me. We're going to roll the dice one more time with the Ironclad. And got Ascension level 1 clicked, why not? Roll the dice. There are a couple common relics that could work. Transforming 2 cards is the most likely option here. So, we can't use attacks. And unfortunately, neither of those allow us to win. So we're going to abandon this run. And then here's the problem. Now, none of my characters could possibly get a Niao gift. I have a solution for this, and the solution is a mod. So let me quit and start up with that mod. There we go. Now you can see what I see. So the mod that I've put out there is called Permanent Niao, and all it does is it forces you to get 4 blessings every run, 4 options of a blessing every run, which means that we can continue to roll the dice. So let's roll the dice with the Watcher. Alright, transform 2 cards. Can't play attacks. We got an attack and something that does not allow me to get past the first floor. Abandon run. I'm just going to continue to do this until I get a card, any card that allows me, I say card, it could be a relic, any relic that can allow me to get past the first floor. Transform 2 cards. Can't use attacks. So, I technically do have a chance, and that's because of Alchemize. Alchemize, I think, could actually make it so that I last past the first floor, but it's very unlikely. Let's go. So I can't play attacks, and the only card I have in my deck that could potentially win this fight is Alchemize. Hey! I actually got a potion that got me past the fight. How about that? We made it to floor 2. And I was very unlucky. None of these cards allow me to defeat an enemy without playing an attack. Alright, let's leave the shop. and hope. All right. What do we have in our deck that allows us to do that? The unload? Another shop. So far, and we're one gold away from being able to afford Corpse Explosion. But we do have bronze scales. All right, here we go. We have two ways to defeat enemies. We've got bronze scales, and we have alchemize. Let's go. I've made it to the 5th floor. Can't play any of those. This is a terrible enemy to fight, by the way. Speed potion, or the energy potion, does nothing for me. I don't know. I don't think I can win, because I think he's going to kill me before he kills himself. But I made it to the 5th floor. It's a new record. So now we're starting to take damage. Now we're starting to take a lot of damage. I just have to have him hit me 10 more times. And for me not to die in that process. This is a very lost cause. Alright, we made it to floor 5, and we died after dealing him 30 damage. Let's check the Ironclad, see if the Ironclad gets lucky. Transform a card. Let's see. Did not get lucky. I think this one is actually the best. And I think it's the best because I believe the Bomb is a rare colorless card. So Panache doesn't work because we'll never be able to invoke it. But Transmutation might work. So we'll at least make it to floor 1. Can't use an attack, which means we can never, for one, we can never exit Calm. So that's an attack. This adds a random colorless card to our hand every turn. That does something. Choose one of 3 cards. I'm getting closer. Nope. Will we make it past floor 1? That's the question. Let's put the Insight in our hand, because we want the other things in our deck. Well, we can blind him. That's something, I guess. Good instincts. Alright. Trip does nothing. I have a chance. It is a small chance, as you can tell from what's happened so far. But there is a chance. Sure. Shuffle 3 random skills. That could work. That did not work. Swift Strike is not what we need. You know, I'm getting a surprisingly large number of options to survive, and so far 0 options to actually do something with. Alright, let's purify these 3 cards. So we are actually dealing damage because of Sadistic. Sadistic, Trip, and Blind work together. I'm very slowly potentially winning this fight. Alright, I don't know why I drew cards. I think we're going to make it past the first floor, which is something. None of those cards do anything. All right. Forethought. Put a card from your hand on the bottom. I guess we'll put the defend on the bottom. I got another attack. I don't like how many attacks we're getting, because it's just mucking up my deck with attack cards, which do nothing for me. I played that because it exhausts the madness, so I stopped drawing madness. Purify is good to see, although it would be better if I had something I wanted to purify this turn. Haha, the bomb. We got it. So what else do we have? Evaluate, Pray, and the bomb. Alright, now we've got a timer. At the end of the timer we win. Dark Shackles, very nice. Blind him again. Alright, I'm actually winning the first fight. It's not a commanding win, but it is a win. And I've got a regen potion. That's quite nice. Neither of those do anything for me. So we'll skip them. I mean, Protect does something. I probably should take Protect. And let's go to the shop and hope. Oh no, I can't hope at the shop. I only have 18 money. Well, the shop didn't have anything anyway. Oh gosh, what am I gonna do? Well, at least I can go this way. There's another shop there, and there's some question marks there. So let's see if I can defeat my record with the silent of 5 floors. And it all depends on this one card. I got another transmutation and 2 other cards that I can't use. So not great so far. I should have played the Miracle before I played the Transmutation, by the way. That was a mistake. I'll do it this time. Transmutation. We got nothing. That means that there's nothing in my deck, nor my draw pile, nor my hand that allows me to defeat this enemy. So we lose on floor 3. I'll let him defeat me, though. So there we go. The Watcher made it to floor 3. The Silent made it to floor 5. It's the Silent's time to shine again. And let's hope. Choose a card to obtain. Choose a rare card to obtain. So the rare cards for the Silent. There's a lot that don't do anything, whereas there's at least a couple non-rare cards that work. Those are 3 attack cards. Those don't work. Ironclad, you're up to bat. Choose a rare, colorless card. Magnetism. Alright, the Ironclad has his first run. Let's go. You can do it, Ironclad. I believe in you. Not a great start, Ironclad. Like, actually a really bad start. That's an awful card. Oh no, I think we might die on floor 1 with the Ironclad. Well, I think we might die on floor 1. But magnetism is one of the things. Oh great, the bomb. The bomb gives us a ghost of a chance. It's only a ghost of a chance, though. There we go. We have to survive. That helps us survive. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, draw a card. That's okay. Okay, I do not technically die this turn. I'm at 1, but I did not die. And I think I win the first floor. So we made it to floor 2 with the Ironclad, never using an attack card. Floor 2 is also a fight, and one that we have to play Magnetism. That's our only way to victory, which unfortunately means we're going to take almost lethal damage this turn. And then we die. Alright, we made it to floor 2 with the Ironclad. I am going to make it to the first boss, by the way. I guarantee that it can be done. Choose a colorless card to obtain. Those do nothing. That would be an excellent card to start with, but Actually, any of them that give poison that you can use more than once are all options. 1,000 cuts. All right, let's go. 1,000 cuts is an awful, awful way to achieve victory. Let's do it. So my goal here, because I can't use any of the attacks, is just to play so many skills that I win. It's really that simple. And we will at least get past the first floor. It is indeed hard to not use any attacks, at least on any of the characters beside the Defect. The Defect starts with a card, actually 2 cards, and a relic that help you in this particular challenge. But the rest of them, you have to rely on luck at the very beginning, and I think I got pretty unlucky with how many times I even had a chance. By the way, I'm playing the Defend instead of the Slimed because the Slime is another thing that could be used for 1,000 cuts, and I'd rather have it in my deck because that means there's more cards that I could draw that deal damage. All right, and I am making it past the first floor. Simply because I played 30 cards, 31 cards, because I played 1,000 cuts, before they defeated me. And I get an explosive potion, that helps. These do not, those are all attacks, we can't use those. So regret is so awful that even though I desperately need a relic to help me, I'm not going to choose it. We will eat the donut. Upgrade 2 random cards. What's the chance that it hits 2 attacks, though? I'm going to try. I did get a defend. That may or may not have been worth it. This curse is not the worst. I don't like getting this because I want to remove other cards from my deck, but I think having the money in the shop might just be worth it. So, taking the curse. Alright, I'm going to upgrade the 1,000 cuts. That doubles our damage output. And then let's smith Survivor. Alright, we have potentially a deck to work with. I will be going this direction because this shop is very important to me. This shop did not give me what I needed, but at least I'll take out the doubt. And I could get a blur, which helps slightly. Alright, here we go. My enemies die to 1,000 cuts. Almost literally. I've already made it to floor 8. Making it to floor 8 without playing a single attack, I think is pretty decent. This enemy is particularly difficult, actually, because it gains block a lot, And I can do at max 6 damage a turn, so I need him not to gain block. I do have an explosive potion if it looks dangerous, though. And it might look dangerous. We'll see. So far, we're winning the battle with 1,000 cuts. One little paper cut at a time. The blur is really helping here because keeping the block on turns that he's not attacking has helped quite nicely in blocking some of the turns that I did not draw the appropriate cards to block his attacks. So this is a time that I could use my potion. I'm gonna decide not to because it looks like we've got this enemy in the bag. Well, now that I'm going to take 13 damage, I'm going to throw the potion. Deadly poison, yes. Now we've got a deck. Now we just have to remove attack cards. Preserved insects is nice. I might actually go up against this elite. I wasn't planning to at first, but now that we have deadly poison, I think I might. Oh, we could go up against an elite right now. Oh, we found 30 gold. Let's go again. Perfect, perfect. We are not going to risk that any further. So, should I heal? I think I should. This is an awful, awful elite to fight against here. This was extremely unlucky. And I need my 1,000 cuts, which I haven't drawn yet. I'm still confident that we'll defeat him, but the question is how much damage will we take? In fact, I'm not sure it's worth playing a defend. That hurts. It is worth playing a blur and a survivor, I think. I have to play the deadly poison. All right. This is very painful. Blur and defend. So he's going to take 21 damage. I think we've got it. Oh no. I did not. I drew 4 attack cards. All I had to do was draw one of those 4 cards that are in my discard pile, and I would not have taken the 29 damage I'm taking here. Alright, that went very poorly. Backflip is good. A shop. Noxious fumes is good. Juzu Bracelet is probably worth it as well. Let's take Juzu Bracelet and Noxious Fumes. And then heal up. And I have no idea if we're going to make it past this boss, but at least there's a chance. And the chance is really what I'm going for most. And remember, I can't play any attacks, which means I can never weaken the boss. Thousand Cuts is nice. My draw pile is empty. I don't want to play backflip because I really, really want to not draw the poison card. If I had drawn Deadly Poison off of playing that, playing backflip, it would have been bad for me. All right, how are we doing? He's got 17 poison. Blur is always nice. I think I do want to do backflip this time. And that means that the Deadly Poison is on its way into our hand once again. And getting 2 blurs in a row is quite nice. Alright, looks like we're going to beat the first boss without ever playing an attack. I might be calling it a little too soon. I am calling it too soon. I didn't even look at the fact that he was dealing fatal damage to me this turn. Oh well. Alright, we got to floor 16. That's the new record. The Ironclad might actually be able to do it. Haha, the bomb. Alright, here we go. And I do... Wow, the right side could be quite bad. But hitting up this shop and hitting 3 elites, or 2 elites, might be extremely good for this run. So, the only way that I can defeat enemies is with the bomb, currently. But the bomb does defeat all of these enemies quite easily. It just takes time. So Body Slam is an attack, which means it does nothing for me. Armaments is pretty decent. Inflame does nothing. I could have another armaments. Don't think I need that. Let's just remove a bash. I think removing the cards from my deck are quite nice. That puts the bomb in my hand earlier. So I don't actually win this turn because of the block, which is very upsetting, but I will win in 3 turns. All right. Explosive potion is nice. I don't think I want another armaments, and the other two are attacks. Darkstone Periap. Not the best. Let's smith the bomb. So I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to go this way because I think that I will need the healing. Huh. So I guess we're going to need at least 2 bombs to win this fight. I was really hoping to draw another bomb that turn. So that bomb and this explosive potion will defeat this elite. I could play another bomb so that I don't have to use the explosive potion. But I think taking no damage this turn is more important. Oh no, I miscalculated. Oh no. I was 10 off when I was calculating that. That is very poor. That means I should have played the bomb earlier. War Paint is good to see. Always choose add card to your deck before choosing War Paint or anything else that upgrades cards in your deck, because you want to know what cards you might be upgrading. Burning Pact. Burning Pact. It would delete the strikes in my deck, but I want to delete them normally. What else would it do? Not a whole lot. Rest and recover. The Red Skull does nothing. And now, do we smith? There's not much to smith anymore. I mean, I want to smith armaments, but should I heal instead? I'm going to smith armaments. This enemy requires me to play more than one bomb. Or use my potion. I really don't want to use my potion. But we did draw the bombs in quick succession, so I won't be taking too much damage from this enemy. Great, a skill potion. Useful. War Cry. War Cry is okay. It's okay. It's only slightly worth it because I have armaments, by the way. Well, let's play armaments and then War Cry. That worked out very well. It got us a bomb one turn earlier. So how many turns is this going to take? Is it enough for a defend to be a good idea? I think not this turn. So if I draw the bomb next turn, I think it's still no defend. Now we could defend. Play the bomb, defend. And this turn we have to defend. Might even have to use my skill potion. All right. I'm at 5. But we did defeat that. Letter opener is quite good. And another explosive potion. Seeing red does very little for us. This enemy takes 1 bomb. I think I'm going to get rid of War Cry. So we got rather unlucky here. We need this skill potion. And we need it to be good. Shockwave is unfortunately the best one there. That was not good, but it was enough to survive off of. Another War Cry. Let's do it. I might use both of my explosive potions here, but let's see what we can do without them. So I actually only need to play, if I play 3 skills my next turn, I win. I can't play 3 skills, but I at least can block. Win with the letter opener. Power through. Power through is not great. It would be good if we had a different deck. Alright, the slime boss. Slime boss, I am definitely going to need to use my explosive potions in this battle, but at least we know exactly when to use them. We will use the explosive potions right when he's about to split. Put the War Cry on top for next turn. Alright. Surviving this turn is not too bad. Huh. I can't really get a ton of block. Let's put the armaments on top and set up another bomb. So this bomb is going to deal 50 damage to all enemies at the end of my turn. 50 damage is not enough to split him. So I actually don't want to split him yet. So split, when he gets to half, he splits into 2. Set up another bomb. And I think I don't need my explosive potions. I'm very surprised. Alright, the bomb deck made it past the first act without ever using an attack. I'm going to choose Astrolabe because I can get rid of 3 attacks. They could become other attacks, but there's a chance that they don't. Entrench is not bad. Reckless Charge is pretty useless, and Seeing Red is just okay. I still really need cards that help, so I'm going to hit up the shop. And we can even hit another shop on that route. But I will need to fight an elite. I'm not sure if my deck is ready for an elite. Okay, so let's block as much of this as we can. This turn is going to be not the best turn. But I actually only take 2 damage. And then the bomb. Flex does nothing, and the other 2 are attacks, so we skip them. Shrug It Off is pretty good. Let's get Shrug It Off and delete Reckless Charge. Reckless Charge is the attack I'm most likely to mistakenly play, so I'm deleting that instead of a strike. The Combust is interesting. The Combust is another way to win. It's not a very fantastic way to win, but it is another way to win the fight. I think even in this deck, Combust is not great, because this deck wins so slowly. Yeah. Let's skip it. And go to another shop. Tungsten Rod would have been very nice. Let's just delete our other strike. Now at least we have a very focused deck. Huh, that does nothing for us. Transforming 2 cards is not great because they could become attacks. So let's get the relic, which does nothing for us. All right. This is going to be a battle. We don't win quickly. I'd rather have armaments for next turn. I'm actually getting a fair amount of block here. And it'd be nice if we drew the bomb. So let's try for it. We did not. I could use the war cry just to hit him down 5 and get out of my deck. shrug it off, defend, and entrench. And then we win next turn. The bomb deck is coming through. It's made it to Act 2. It's actually defeating enemies in Act 2. Smoke Bomb. Smoke Bomb we will probably use at some point. Disarm. Disarm is not bad. So, do I want to Smoke Bomb? I think not, because there's a fire after this one. As long as I believe that I can win this battle. I'm not sure if I can win this battle. I need to draw my bomb. Yeah, at least we draw the bomb. And then maybe disarm is better than blocking one of those. So I can play another bomb. That means that I win. If I play one more bomb, I win in a few turns. Let's see. Armaments first, then shrug it off. And then we play War Cry. We put the defend on top. Or the wound on top. Let's put the wound on top. There. Now we win in 3 turns. And it's just about taking as little damage as we can. Great. That actually went okay. Mummified Hand. Shockwave applies 5 weak. That's my only source of weak now. Could rest or smith. I kind of want to go up against another elite, so I'm going to rest. There's not that many things that I would like to smith, and it's really about, you know, the armaments showing up quickly enough, whether I care about smithing things. Alright, these are actually not that bad. These are usually awful enemies to fight. But in this particular one, it's going to be quite easy. The bomb deck. I've never played a deck that used bomb quite so heavily. I mean, this deck just lives off of it, of course, but I'm surprised. Body Slam would be amazing in this deck, except for the fact that it's an attack, and therefore I cannot play it. Feel No Pain is somewhat interesting. Let's take it. It goes well with the Mummified Hand, too. Kunai does nothing. And then I really want to go to another elite before the shop. Apparitions. Huh. Apparitions are quite dangerous. 5 apparitions. Losing 40 max health is awful, but I think it might be worth it. Here we go. Let's take it. We will join the ghostly shapes. I'm amazed that I did not get an apparition in my hand. Huh. I actually have a pretty bad first turn here. Unless I use an explosive potion. So I will use an explosive potion. There are the apparitions. Unfortunately, I need to play the bomb. So there go the apparitions. Now, armaments. Armaments is great here because it makes the apparitions not ethereal. Do I want to war cry? I do. Great. So again, I can play the apparition when I need to. So I'm not going to yet. Yeah, let's shockwave him. So, this is a turn where we could use an apparition. If we did... Yeah, let's use an apparition. And let's do one more of these because of the letter opener. Another bomb means that we're going to win this battle. Eventually. And another apparition means that there's no way that we can lose. Wonderful. Toy Ornithopter is fine. Intimidate is fine. I guess we get to smith. And the question is, do I want to smith an apparition? I think so. Pre-upgrading the apparition means that that's one that might last. Metallicize. Metallicize is nice. I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's hit up another stabbing book, as it were. Start out with the armaments, the feel no pain. I'll put the apparition there for next turn. Great. I do need to draw the bomb, because the bomb is how I survive. 2 apparitions. I want to play the third. Yeah, let's play the third. There's the bomb. And then An apparition will keep my intangibility going. Another bomb. I guess Metallicize will guaranteed hit defend. And what I really need is to draw the bomb again. So I need to draw cards, basically. There is an apparition here. I don't need it. There's the bomb. So now I can give myself plenty of block, weaken him forever. And the bomb deck wins again. I am actually pretty surprised at how well the bomb deck is doing. Alright, what I learned that round is adding more cards is typically bad, because I need to draw the bomb as many times as I can. Let's do another apparition. Can I defeat Act 2? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm not going to play the apparition. I don't think I care to play the war cry this turn. Let's play that. Okay, great. I want an apparition for next turn, just in case. This enemy takes a lot of bombs to defeat. Unfortunately, those apparitions had to be used there. I'll save the other ones for when we need them. The disarm actually works just fine here. Normally, I wouldn't use a disarm, but he had already gained strength, which means he can't get rid of my disarm later when he buffs himself. So I need the bomb here. And then I could do an apparition, or I could do Warcry Intimidate. Entrench. There. I still feel like I'm relatively safe. So I'm not using my apparitions yet. All right. I'm slowly getting him down. So, is this a turn that I use Apparition? I don't think so. Yeah, let's just keep going. Keep taking tiny little bits of damage. This is a turn where I use Apparition, I think. The alternative is that I take 5 damage. I think the Apparition will save me more than 5 damage later in this battle. Alright, he's not quite halfway. $30 damage. So this time, I'm actually using an Apparition. So now he's going to buff himself. So this turn, we can just deal a little bit of damage. And then this next turn is a dangerous turn. Luckily, we drew an Apparition. And I need to draw the bomb one more time. I still haven't found a need for seeing red yet, which is a little bit surprising. Bomb and Apparition. Great. Now I have a guaranteed victory in 2 more turns. All I have to do is not die here, which looks hard. Entrench is exactly what I needed to draw. Now, I will use Seeing Red, and that blocks almost all of it. Great. Having never played an attack, the Ironclad beats the second act. Alright, let's get rid of that potion for the Entropic Brew. Impervious. Impervious is good. So the Cursed Key, I think, is definitely worth it. The Cursed Key is best gotten from the second boss, and I could choose to not open the chest. I feel like elites are probably a bad plan in Act 3, so I'm going to avoid them as much as I can. I will hit up the shop, though. So this enemy normally is very annoying to me, but I feel like in this one it just takes 1 bomb, which is not too bad. And then the right one, maybe it's Superstition, but I think the right one is the one that more often attacks twice. That might be Superstition. But see, he's attacking twice this turn. So maybe it's not Superstition. Don't need the Apparition this turn. I do want to draw still don't want the apparition this turn. But I guess I'm going to use it. And the bomb deck wins again. Alright, those are attacks, which means I cannot take them. Remove a card. What card would I remove? Probably a normal defend. I'm happy to remove a normal defend from the deck. I know I want to remove cards, because this deck relies heavily on drawing the bomb multiple times. Shockwave and Intimidate means that he's weak forever. Well, I guess we'll play an apparition. The burns are not good. I don't like the burns. Do I want the burn on top? I guess I could put the Seeing Red on top. I can handle the burn this turn. And then shrug it off first. That gives me the maximum chance to draw the bomb. That also does not draw the bomb, but I can put this apparition for next turn. Here we've got the bomb, and I will use an apparition. I'm very, very careful to use as few apparitions as I need to, and at this point in this battle, I don't need to be that careful. I can use the apparitions and win the battle. Alright, the bomb deck claims another victim. Ghostly Armor. Ghostly Armor works. Fire Breathing also works. I don't have any way that statuses come into my deck, and he puts in one status but not very often, so I think Ghostly Armor is better. But I did have to think about it. Raising my max HP by 7 is pretty good when I have a max HP of 40. Let's do it. It seems like such a small thing, but honestly, I'm thinking about the final boss, and that's kind of it. I'm sure the rest of these battles could technically deal me damage, but they're much less likely to. Not to mention I have my smoke bomb. Can always use a smoke bomb. So let's add a couple of apparitions. And then this exploder is about to explode, but we're going to explode him first. skill potion. I think a skill potion might be better than the smoke bomb. I'm going to take a Shrug It Off because he draws a card. And then, as I mentioned, I think I should avoid the elites in Act 3. I think the Act 3 elites could be bad. Now I kind of wish I had the smoke potion. This one takes at least 3 bombs, and unfortunately, I am probably going to get a curse in my deck from this enemy. Let's use this skill potion. True Grit, why not? Disarm is good here. And then I guess let's add some more weak. Oh, right. Couple apparitions. So here's a second bomb. I need one more bomb. At least one more bomb. So there's a bomb. $45 damage. I can actually take care of that, no problem. And no need to use an apparition. There's another bomb, just in case. Actually, there's no just in case. I'm going to win this turn. Heart of Iron. Very nice. That is a very nice pull. All of those are attacks. Can't use those. So I could smith more apparitions. I think I'm going to smith a war cry this time. Because that makes them usable before I upgrade them. So, if I open that, there'll be a curse in it. We're going to skip it. Oh, this is an awful fight. Oh gosh. So how many bombs do I need? I need 6 bombs. Ick. And I need those bombs soon. So the apparition is going to go away if I don't use it. Might as well use it to deal a little bit of damage to him. There we go. I can play armaments, metallicize, and the bomb. And then we're going to draw 2 cards. And now I need to draw the bomb again, but I have a couple ways to draw cards in my deck, which means we can get to it relatively quickly. There we go. There's one of the ways. Alright, there's the bomb. And then he's dealing 9 times 4 damage. That's 36. 36. Good time to use an apparition. That's what I say. Oh, the ghost in the armor is being lost. $32 damage. I can make that smaller. Only 24 now. And I still get to save up my apparitions. One more bomb. I've actually been dealing him a fair amount of damage with the letter opener. So I've needed one less bomb than I thought I needed. I guess that's the time to use Impervious. All right. Last bomb. And I can actually do this without the apparition, so I will. Now this is bad. There's an apparition. Saved an apparition for that particular turn. And we win. That was a hard fight generally, but it went fine. Let's get another Shrug It Off. Smith another apparition. This is a relatively easy fight compared to the ones that we've just been doing. And let's put an Intimidate on there as well. Warcry plans the next turn. Let's put a Disarm in next turn. Well, here's my Disarm. And then Impervious Entrench. I only have 2 ways to deal damage. I can use the bomb, and I can use the letter opener. Yet somehow, I'm at 446 and still going. So Feel No Pain is worth it because it makes other things cost 0. Great. Still going. I do not need another Entrench. This is a relatively easy fight. Good to see those. There's not even an exploder, so the fact that I didn't draw a bomb in my first turn doesn't bother me. Who do we want to lose strength? I guess the healthiest one there. And we got the bomb. Our win condition has arrived. What I really want to draw, and it's not important because I think I've already won this battle, but I really wanted to draw my block from exhaust. Never did. Rupture. Definitely not. And the other two are attacks. Let's go. I begin to fall. I can lose a War Cry plus, or I can lose a Metallicize. Metallicize is not very good against that boss, so we're losing it. Goodbye, Metallicize. Could smith my last apparition, or I could smith another War Cry. Let's smith a War Cry. Now, this fight, I think I'm going to win. I might want to hold off on playing the Heart of Iron because of the Toy Ornithopter. Kind of a weird thing to do, though. Yeah, I at least don't need it this turn. The Explosive Potion also doesn't seem to be useful right now, so I'll use it when I feel like I need to. The War Cry is for using early. So far, so good. I will not play Feel No Pain yet, but there's no reason not to play the Apparition. I'm wondering if I should hold off on Shockwave. I guess I could, so I will. I need to play Shrug It Off, hope for the bomb. He's gaining 10 health every turn, which is quite annoying. Let's see. There's the bomb. This is doing 6 times 4 is 24. Still good. For those that skipped ahead to this part, I have never played an attack. There's only 2 things that I have. There's 1 card in my deck that deals damage, which is the bomb, and there's 1 relic that I have, the letter opener, that deals damage. That's the entirety of the damage that I have in this deck. So I'm very, very slowly winning, but I appear to be winning. And that's what matters. There's the bomb. Thanks for showing up. We needed you greatly. And I'm very carefully not playing this Heart of Iron because of Toy Ornithopter. I just haven't needed to play it yet. Alright, I could play Disarm. The Disarm won't last, is the thing. But it will work right now. And then I guess we use the first of the apparitions. Got the bomb in the deck, but I have Seeing Red in my hand if I draw it. Alright, still going. He's almost halfway dead. Almost. Alright, I think I'm going to use the Heart of Iron now. I could use the Explosive Potion too. Kind of holding off until the second phase. There's the bomb. We need that. So he's less than halfway. We've got him less than half. And I've got all of this stuff ready for the second phase. We're going to go into that second phase running. There's the bomb. Alright, I've got 2 bombs. I'll probably need 1 more because he's healing up every turn. But 1 more bomb should do it. There's 1 more bomb. And it looks like this might be a turn that I use an apparition. Alright, I'm at least going to make it to the next phase. Oh, I should have played my ghostly armor. Oh well. Here we go, second phase. Now, there's no reason to play the Explosive Potion yet, because he'll just heal it back. The Intimidate is quite fine to play, though. Let's play the Intimidate. And I get another bomb. So I wanted to play the Shockwave. But I guess I'd rather block. Well, I could play Seeing Red, Shockwave. Great. So now he's weak for a long time. And we've got less cards in the deck, which means Oh, and I finally get to play Feel No Pain. I've got less cards in the deck, which means that I will get back to the bomb more frequently. No bomb yet. Those apparitions are just waiting, and they probably won't do anything, because he's not gaining strength. So now that one bomb has gone off, let's throw that and drink this. Flex Potion does nothing. Liquid Memories could get me back a bomb, and applying 3 weak is fine too. So let's do those two things. There we go. I think that he never does more than 21 damage. And if that's the case, I don't feel bad playing an apparition. I could play my apparitions, meaning that my deck is smaller and I get back to my bomb more often. Which is what I really want. I want to play the bomb very frequently. I'm going to take a chance. Let's get rid of the apparitions so that we play the bomb. So, here's a bomb, and shrug it off. Sadly, that drew the bomb, so we're going to have to go around the deck one more time. It's slow, but it is effective. I'm taking my... Oh, I'm not taking a damage because the Void exhausted. Thought that was going to be the first damage that I took this fight. So he's doing more damage now. I wonder what caused that to happen. And he's going down. Don't want to draw a card because I wouldn't be able to play the bomb. Alright, 2 more turns, and I actually never took damage against this boss. Which feels pretty good, considering I have practically nothing in my deck to win the battle. But there it is. I won with the Ironclad, having never played an attack card. And that was on Ascension 1, actually. So I've unlocked Ascension 2 on the Ironclad. Alright. I'm going to call that the stream for today. If you come back and watch this later, I might cut out some of the parts where I was just rolling the dice and trying to see if there was a card that showed up that I could conceivably win with. But I won in this stream. I won with the Defect, never playing an attack, and I won with the Ironclad, never playing an attack on Ascension 1. If you've stayed all the way through, thanks for watching. I will do more of this type of content at some point. More challenge runs of Slay the Spire.